I can't just give you game for free, my shit be sold out. Your niggas came and worked for me, your niggas sold out. I dump it all about the clip, my shit be sold out. You let my show, you get them hits, my shit be sold out.
Good day, Jack and Jen family. The people that tune in, hey, we appreciate it. Getting in, really this new year. This show ain't gonna be extra long. But have some business to take care of. Take care of your business, bro. Be safe, strength and patience throughout. When it comes down to it, I hope you crushed your week. Hope everybody's holidays went well. You had a Merry Christmas, spending time with your family. If you don't celebrate Christmas, whatever holiday that you celebrate, you don't celebrate New Year's. If it's a holiday that you celebrate, we appreciate you making another year, and God gave you the gift to be here right now. Because a lot of our folks, we done lost people through holidays, lost people this past year. You got to check on them because everybody heals in their own time. There's not a designated time to heal from grief and pain and strife and turmoil. Everybody heals on their own time. So if you're already, at exit 80, don't come at me because I'm still at exit 56. Because I heal differently than you do. You heal differently than I do. And you got to appreciate the differences, those little differences in each individual. This next year, I really want to dig into the fact that let these trends go and just dig into you and get where you need to be. You should, hold on, let me say that again because I don't even know if that made sense to y'all. Let me take a sip and I'm gonna say it again. Excuse me. All these social media trends that y'all been on real hard this past year, it's time to let them shits go and get back to you. It's time to get in tune with who you are, right? Focus on your self healing. And one of the things that I learned from Candace is, first love yourself. You have to be in your own head, in your own chest plate, in your own heart. You have to be focused on each individual step you take because as soon as you ain't focused on it, you're gonna stumble. And it's all right to stumble, but as long as you stumble forward, or if you do fall, you get back up. You don't live in them dark spaces in your head because that's the worst place to be. Sometimes it's in your own head. So if you tune in, lock in, set a goal, focus on that goal. Every once in a while you may wander. All right, okay, fine. Don't stay there though. Stay locked in. Don't ask the God to remove the distractions in your life. Ask the God for a stronger focus. Because he may take one distraction from you, but you ain't gonna do nothing but put another one on your plate. Because you feel like you got the space. You feel like I got a little time to focus on something else. You do. But make sure you lock back into what the goals you have set for yourself in 2026. Because some of y'all like, I'm gonna go to the gym X amount of time this year, or I'm gonna get this paid off this year, or whatever the case may be. Lock in on that. Don't just focus on it for the first month and a half, maybe 2 months, and then you start chasing butterflies. You like a paper bag floating in the wind, just waiting to get caught on something and hold on to it. Stay locked in. Stay focused. Your number one job when you wake up in the morning, God gives you the gift of opening your eyes is self-preservation. Take care of yourself first. Take a little bit of extra time on your morning hygiene routine. Little things. Drink that extra little bit of water. what I'm saying? Or drink that little extra bit, little detox or whatever the case may be, whatever it is that you're focused on, that you want to do with your life from here forward. It's not about 2026. This is about the rest of your life right now. Stay locked in on the rest of your life for you so you can take care of your kids. You can take care of your loved ones. You can take care of your parents, your mama, your daddy, your grandparents if they still here. God, bless you with the fact that they're still here. Stay focused on that. Check in. If you ain't right, check in. There is no weakness in admitting that you can't do something alone. Because contrary to popular belief, you haven't made it to where you are right now alone. I was talking to an OG last night, and I'm telling you, I love talking to OGs. I grew up this way, and a lot of y'all need to really, if you got an OG in your life and they give you guidance, they give you some emotional and physical substance, lock in on that person. Because they ain't telling you stuff that they're telling you for no reason. They're telling you this so you can avoid the mistakes that they made in their life. Because if you forget history, you have a tendency to repeat it. So you done made a mistake in 2020, you forgot about it. You done made that same mistake in 21, you forgot about it. 22, 23, 24, 25. Now here it is 26, and you still forgetting about the same mistakes and repeating them over and over and over again. You're perpetuating a cycle of you not moving forward because you keep forgetting mistakes that you've made. You done made that mistake before. God saw you through it. Now all of a sudden you're making it again? Come on now. Be right within yourself. Like dude I follow on Instagram, Joyce Wolf, do better. If you know better, you should do better. No, it's not. It's not a mistake. It's a choice. Because now you know what I'm saying? You're doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. It's a choice at this point. It's no longer a mistake. Mistakes are learned from and not made again. Let me say that again. Mistakes are learned from and not made again. If it don't look right, your finances don't look right, stop making them same choices. You cannot move forward with the mistakes or choices that you've made or get better in life with the same mindset that you had when you made that mistake. You can't. It's impossible. If you don't change your mindset, your life is not going to change. You can change your physical, boom. You can change a lot of things. But if you aren't mentally and spiritually locked in with who you are as a person, rocking and rolling, you ain't making no progress. You're not. Progress, regardless of how slow, is still progress. 1% better every day, like Heads Up Finna said. You ain't got to do a complete 100% and change your life overnight. You don't have to. But gradually make those steps. Gradually make those choices and decisions that's going to make your life better tomorrow, 2 weeks from now, 2 months from now. Now you're sitting here at the end of 2026, going into 27, 28, 29, and you're doing better. You don't lost that extra little 5 pounds around this area that you didn't necessarily think was possible because you prayed for a stronger focus. You didn't pray for your distractions to get gone. You prayed for your stronger focus. And you have to. You got to pray for it. I do it all the time. I need to tighten up my focus. Not get rid of the distractions in my life, but tighten up my focus so I can stay locked in on whatever it is I got going on. You have to, because there's nowhere in the world you about to sit here and think you about to move forward. You about to pay this off. Boom. You about to pay that off. Got it. Lost this 6 pounds here. Hey, this month I ain't lose 6 pounds. Only lost 4. It's still progress, regardless. And once you lock in and figure out your focus, or I want to drink X amount of water a day or a week, then you go out and you buy this cup or buy that jug or whatever the case may be. And by the end of the day, by the time you know what I'm saying, you filling that thing up the next morning, if not that night, getting ready for the next morning. Because a lot of y'all don't prepare for the next day. You just flying off the seat of your pants, which is wild to me. I just don't get it. Like, I wasn't prepared this weekend. I felt like crap because I wasn't prepared. Because I pride myself on being prepared on things. Stuff happens. Got it. It's work. That's just life is what it is. Things just happen. But if you're prepared for 90% of it, that 10%, it ain't no little, but that 10%, you can lock and roll with it though. It ain't gonna cause that much damage. So you have to stay locked in, stay focused. Let's get prepared. I used to stay prepared with a little go bag. Some people call it a spend the night bag or a whole bag or whatever the case may be. I used to stay prepared like that. I need to get back to that. That's one of the things in my life right now I feel like I need to do. So when things happen, I'm ready to get going, right? At least 48 hours worth of stuff. You know, you got a bag packed in a closet or by the door or in the back of your vehicle. You know, you got toothpaste, toothbrush, deodorant. You got underwear for at least 48 to 72 hours. You got clothes for at least 48 to 72 hours. That's something that I used to do because it was trained in me to do such a thing. And I just need to get back to it. And I wasn't prepared this weekend, so I'm bothered by that on the inside. It bothers me because I wasn't ready. And I don't like not being ready. And a lot of y'all don't like not being ready. You just don't want to admit it. Say you don't like being ready, get ready. They say what they say, you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Apply that to every aspect of your life. When you leave work on a Monday night, the last 15 to 20 minutes, if it's possible, the last 15 to 20 minutes of your workday should be preparing yourself for Tuesday morning. So when you get there Tuesday morning, you already 4, 5, 6 steps ahead of what's going on. Now your supervisor done came to you talking about, hey, Sergeant Razor, ABC, 8, 9, 10. I'm already on ABC, Sergeant. Let me get back to you on 8, 9, 10. It's not difficult. It may be hard, but it's not difficult. Especially if you are in a supervisory position and you have people under you. Depending on how many people that is, depends on how much you need to get ready the day before. A lot of y'all need to start applying certain things to your life. Your sleep schedule, for one thing. My sleep schedule is horrible. It's terrible. I don't necessarily have a sleep schedule. But I bet you if I put myself on one, certain things are going to start to change. My health is going to start to change. My mindset is going to start to change. My spirituality and how I walk through life will start to change. You need to start locking your schedule in certain things in. For y'all folks out here that's just flying by the seat of your pants, man, I used to say, y'all worry me. Just go with the flow. I'm new. I'm not that goat. I'm not that dude. You better call me with a plan, a schedule, a hit time, and as soon as you give me all that, don't look at me funny because I'm there 15 minutes prior. You told me the event started at doggone 3 o'clock. I'm there at 2:30 sitting in the parking lot waiting. That's just the way we are. Some people. I'd rather show up early and sit in the parking lot than show up late. But you have to do that with yourself first. You got to show up for self first. Because y'all want to show up and show out for everybody else, but you ain't did nothing for you. When's the last time you did something for you? When's the last time you had a spiritual and emotional and mental spa day or a physical spa day? I ain't talking about just like going out to some place where you gotta spend X amount of dollars and they bring you champagne and your feet soaked. When's the last time you did that for you? When's the last time you invested in you? Who got a foot bath? Manicure set. And it's metaphorically speaking, but when's the last time you sparred yourself? Oh wait, I ain't gonna wait long because we ain't gonna be on here long. When's the last time you took care of you? In my case, when's the last time Douglas showed up for Douglas? I gotta answer that question, but I'm gonna answer it to me. Take care of myself. I may not have the prettiest feet in the world, but hell, they taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's little things like that. I may not have the best looking hands in the world, but they're taken care of. You know, you gotta take care of yourself. Let's lock in and start taking. I'm not gonna say this year this is what we're gonna do. New year, new me, because I hate that phrase with a passion. Because y'all been saying new year, new me, but you've been the same person since 1989 or 1990 or whatever the case may be for some of y'all younger people. I was born in 1982, so 1989, you know, well, I just threw that out there. But it is what it is. You can't say new year, new me, but you've been the same person for the past decade. You can't. Because you ain't locked in on you. So let's stay focused from this day here. From this day hence, you locked in on yourself. Just like the famous comedian Cat Williams said, in tune with your star player. Some of y'all too in tune with what's going on with people that you don't even know because you ain't minding your own damn business, for one. And for two, you too busy trying to keep up with the next door neighbors, trying to keep up with the people at work, trying to keep up with this motherfucker driving on the interstate because he going 85, I gotta go 86. You ain't locked in with yourself if that's your mindset. If that's how you feel every day. My competition is me. To be better than a person that went to sleep last night and God saw fit to give another day. I'm gonna do better than what I did yesterday because I refuse to waste a gift. I refuse. I don't give gifts away. I don't re-gift shit. If you gave it to me, I'm keeping it. The God gave me life, I'm gonna do my best to keep it. I'm going to do my best to make the best out of whatever it is. I'm not going to let the fact that when I woke up in the morning at 9 o'clock and I stumped my toe on the way to the bathroom ruin the rest of them 24 hours. I'm not. But some of y'all do, and you need to stop. You need to change your thought process. Because there's 24 hours in a day. Ain't no way in hell I'm about to let 10 seconds of that get 10 seconds ruin that whole 24 hours. I used to, but I've grown a little bit. Depends on who you ask. May or may not have, but hey, it just depends on who you ask. If you asking somebody else about me, I don't live there anymore. You need to ask me about me. That's really what it boils down to. And if you can't ask me about me, that means you don't need to know. And that's another thing I want to say before we get up out of here. Y'all letting y'all talking about kings and queens, I'm this, I'm that. Not that many people had access to kings and queens. There's only a handful of people that actually did. And y'all need to start looking at y'all life that way. If you want to call yourself a king, not that many people should have access to you. You want to call yourself a queen, not that many people should have access to you. If you really want to dig down and get into it, do some research. Yeah, a lot of people can see them. A lot of people see you too. You can wave at a lot of people. A lot of, you know what I'm saying? They can wave back, but you need to start cutting access to yourself. Access to your mental, your physical, your spiritual especially. And your emotional is right behind that. There's only a certain handful of people that can emotionally get me worked up. It's not everybody. It's not 100% of the population. It's not. There's only a handful of people that know Douglas Raising enough to actually get him worked up. And they don't do it on purpose. Because if somebody loves you the way they say they love you, your feelings being hurt hurts them. If your feelings being hurt don't hurt the people around you, they probably shouldn't be around you. Just saying. Lock in. Quote my great brother, Heads Up Fitness. 1% better every day. Greatness is in you, not on you. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what outfit you walking around in. That's not your greatness. Your greatness is in you, not on you. Jumped off the porch. Strength and patience. Pray to the universe, to the God, whoever it is that is your deity, your higher power. For your focus to be stronger, not to take distractions out of your life. Stay focused. Peace and blessings. Brother, love you, man. We'll talk to you later.
I say, I can't just give you game for free, my shit be sold.